It's Sarah Fleming from Prepare to Die Papercrafts. I have a super easy and quick card for you today. It's just a little note card that doesn't have a lot going on, but it's still quite stunning. So, and this is using the Beauty Abounds stamp set. This actually, you can get this in a bundle for 10% off with these gorgeous butterfly thinlits. And for the month of January 3rd through the 31st, I have an online class going that uses that bundle. So I'll put the link in the description to the video along with my full supply list. And you can go check it out and see if that's something that interests you. And all the details to the class are explained there. So we're starting with one of the Whisper White note cards and envelopes that Stampin' Up has. These are 5 inches by, I think, 3.5. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. And so the first thing we're going to do is just stamp. Okay, so I have Coastal Cabana, Granny Apple Green, and Grapefruit Grove ink here, and also the Memento Tuxedo Black. And the first thing I'm going to stamp is in the black. I'm going to stamp this little viney flourish thing. This is my favorite stamp in the stamp set. You can do so many beautiful things with it. So I'm just going to stamp that right here, kind of bottom corner. That's nice. And then I'm going to put the ink pad, I'm going to put the lid back on that so that I don't stick my fingers in it, as you know I would do. And then I'm going to stamp a little butterfly here in Coastal Cabana. Another one over here. And then we'll clean our stamp because we're going to use a different color with the same stamp. And now I'm going to stamp it in Granny Green down here. You could keep going with it. In fact, I think I'm going to stamp one more right up there, kind of surround the sentiment with it. And then we're going to start with this little tiny butterfly with the Grapefruit Grove, kind of hovering over instead of sniffing around at the flowers. Maybe it's already done finding stuff. And then I'm going to also stamp it up here in Granny Green. And that's all of our stamping done, and now we're just going to do a little bit of coloring. Well, that's not all of our stamping, actually. We have a sentiment. I'm going to stamp that in the black. And I've lined up the word with the top of the block, so that's how I'm going to line it up. If you don't want to do that, you could always stamp it and then punch it out or die cut it out so that you don't have to worry about getting it straight. I'm going to be a little bit dangerous. And I didn't get it perfectly straight, but it's fine. So if that bothers you, you can always re-stamp it and cut it out and stick it on top of the crooked one. And then we're going to do a little bit of coloring with the Stampin' Blends. And I have Granny Apple Green here, light and dark. I'm going to start with the dark. I come in here, color a couple of leaves just at the bases. And then come in with, ooh, I hit my light. Come in with the light and make sure that gets blended in so it doesn't look like it's a line. Just blend those in nicely. And we'll do the same thing with all the other ones. Okay, so all the leaves are done, and so now we're going to come in with the light and dark Daffodil Delight and work on the flowers. So I'm going to color the center of the flower and the base of the flower dark, and then everything else I'll color light. I like to color with the bullet end of the marker. I feel like I have better control that way, and I'm not good at coloring inside the lines, never was. So the bullet end makes it more likely that I can actually try to do that. Okay, so I finished coloring in all the flowers, and now I have the light Pool Party marker, and I'm just coming in and coloring these little swirls in just for a little bit extra color. And then that's all of the coloring done. And then I have the Gingham Gala sequins. And those come in Lemon Lime Twist, this Iridescent, and then the Highland Heather, Grapefruit Grove, and Daffodil Delight. I think I used Grapefruit Grove, and that's a nice, oh, I want to try the Iridescent. Let's try the Iridescent sequence. I'm going to do a little, jumped right off of there. I'm going to do a little flower one down here, and then we'll do some sequins up there. And then that's the card done. So that's something that you can make really fast. You could make 10 or 20 of them in probably, I don't know, half an hour or an hour, depending on how fast you color. They would take me an hour because I'm slow, but yeah, you could do that. So make sure you check out my links. Thanks for watching the video, and I will see you next time. Bye!